Why would someone choose to survive their sobriety instead of just thrive in recovery? Do you ever wonder why some people choose to get sober but don't choose to recover? They're willing to take time away from the poison, but they're not really willing to put energy into healing. And did you know that the fear of relapse is the primary driving force of why most people relapse? Hey, my name's Cody. I've helped thousands of people recover from alcohol abuse, and I want to talk about some common misunderstandings. Alcoholism is treated like a disease, but it's not. In reality, it's just a series of neurological pathways that have been written over time that make it pretty difficult to resist alcohol consumption. Depending on how difficult that is, that puts someone higher up on the alcohol use disorder spectrum. Got a high tolerance? You're on the spectrum. Did you know that mindfulness, meditation, and engaging in basic activities that promote your overall well-being can actually help you rewire your brain and overcome any kind of addiction? Sobriety doesn't do that, but recovery does. Some people refuse to actually recover, and they hang on to that label of sober. I haven't consumed alcohol since my liver failed 6 years ago, but I'm not sober. I'm an ex-alcoholic. I don't drink alcohol. I can't be sober from something I don't consume. This is the exact moment unhealthy people show up in my comment section and dare me to drink a beer just to see what happens. Point is, people that refuse to move further than their sobriety live in fear of relapse. This seems like a pretty healthy strategy, especially if you're trying to stay away from the poison, but in the long run, that anxiety actually causes relapse. If you haven't learned to manage your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions without a substance, then living in fear of what that substance might do to you on a bad day creates unnecessary stress and actually makes us want alcohol. Living a fear-based life raises anxiety and creates unnecessary stress in the mind and body. And if you haven't practiced managing that unnecessary stress without the coping mechanism of alcohol, then your first thought is going to be alcohol. And that's why putting your energy into recovery and becoming someone that doesn't have a problem with the poison is so imperative. True recovery is about embracing your inner power and transforming your life. Just because you've taken a break from the poison doesn't mean you're a different person. Just because you went to that meeting that one time doesn't mean you're a different person when you leave. In early sobriety, fear is a natural element that's just a part of your journey. But hanging on to that fear and using it as a mechanism to drive you forward is only creating a series of limitations for your personal growth. Alcohol holds no power unless you give it power. Instead of living in fear the whole time, it's okay to give your energy to building a life of purpose and passion. When you do that, you start to not only make positive connections in your brain, but you start to make positive connections in your life. And it's important to remember that alcoholism isn't a permanent condition if you put your energy into recovering. So if you're ready for the right tools and the right support, I'm here to help you transform your life from any type of toxic behavior.